Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you guys for joining me today. How are you guys doing? Welcome to my live stream. Thank you guys for joining. Welcome. All right. So, how has your day been? Yes, welcome to the lunch break. This is lunch break hour. Oh, oh, sorry. I'm hearing myself from somewhere. I apologize about that. See how surprised I was. All right. Welcome to my lunch hour, lunch break. Yeah. So, how are you doing? My name is Soyoyo. Welcome to my live stream. If you're meeting me for the first time, and if you're an OGs, come on in. Let's get together this hot afternoon because I have a little question to ask. And I guess you've seen my thumbnail and you've also seen my title. So, what's it down in today's conversation? So, come on in and join me. Let's deliberate. So, my title says that Angela Deem 90 Days Fiancé wants the husband, Michael, deported. And my thumbnail is asking, why are they threatening Nigerians with deportation? Case in hand, what I've been discussing for the past 3 months, Cora Obidi, and now Angela Dean is also threatening Michael. Why am I diving into this story? This story is developing and it's getting more interesting if I will put it that way. Initially, when I was following the story, I was very, very mad with Michael because nobody deserves such humiliation. Nobody, even if your enemy deserves to be treated like a human being in the first place and not to be treated the way this woman has treated Michael for the most part. So, why did he remain in the relationship? I know that will be your question, if not because of green card. All right, we are going to be talking about it. Case in hand, Cora Obidi, and how the women in the WhatsApp group, no, women in the Facebook group wanted to deport Cora, and how the ex-husband also was threatening to deport Cora. So the question is, why are they threatening Nigerians with deportation? So does that mean the Nigerians that they got entangled with in the game of love not, was not really there for the thing called love? So they were actually there for green card. Is that what they're thinking? Let me know what your own thought is as you come in today. And don't forget, this is going to be a very short live stream because it's lunch hour. Okay, it's not gonna be that long. So come on in, and as you come, like the live stream, share, invite your friends. Cheka TV, thank you for joining me today. Good afternoon from here and good morning from you. Welcome to my live stream. Sandra Baker, good evening to you all. Thank you for joining me. Gracie said good evening. Thank you. Just hearing this for the first time. Are you serious? Misunderstanding? Yes. See, if you've been watching 90 Days Fiance, you will understand what it has been for Michael for the past 7 years. This story, it kept giving, it's been on and on and on and on for that length of time. They got together 7 years ago, so they've been following them, with hope that Angela will improve and at least respect the man she fell in love with, right? Guys, if you're not following the story, this is now to follow because it's really so bad. And guess what? Michael is already suing Angela, and he is suing for domestic abuse. Guys, the evidence is all over the place. The evidence is all over the place. So the question is, Michael came to US. Eventually, he was granted visa to come and join the love of his life, Angela. And when he came to the US, Angela, according to Michael, did not receive Michael with open arms. He's always questioning him, harassing him, intimidating him, calling him names, shouting at him, spitting on him, throwing water on him, and anything you can imagine that could happen in a very toxic relationship. And in all of this, Michael has kept cool. To be honest with you, I have never seen a Nigerian this cool. And the person stayed. A Nigerian will tell you, you know what? I'm done. and they walk away. But Michael stayed for the whole 9 years. And this woman never improved for one day. Was it when she came to Nigeria? The way she treated Michael in Nigeria? And then how Michael kept cool? Or when Michael came over to America, how this woman, even, I don't want to use those exact words because I'm going to get flagged. But guys, if you watch their reunion, and if Michael happened to be your brother, you will tell Michael, Abina Mumu, they do you. Why are you still in this relationship? The moment Michael said, I'm tired, I can't continue to go this way, the next thing that came out of Angela's mouth, I'm going to deport your ASS out of this place. So, Angela, the thing is, you've been with this guy for that length of time. You've hit him, threw water at him, spit at him, yelled, embarrassed, disgraced, humiliated him in front of everybody. If the reverse were the case, I guess Michael maybe be behind bars right now. If Michael for once did just one of the things, I'm not saying everything Angela has done, one. If Michael has harassed Angela the way Angela did to Michael, Michael would have been behind bars. But because Michael is a man, you tend to what the society is always looking in for women according to what they claim, right? But the question again I have for Michael, why did you stay to, receive all this humiliation for this length of time? Why? Why did Michael stay? Why? Check it, please. Try and check out TLC. They are the ones, under TLC in the cable news, you're understanding the whole thing about 90 Days Fiancé. Michael's own has been ongoing for that length of time. And finally now, he came to America and this woman started maltreating him badly, embarrassing him. So Michael decided not to bench the woman, he decided not to be the man in the other room, okay? And when that happened, Angela got even worse. How can you say you have a husband and he hasn't touched you in 2 weeks? This woman was all over the place. During their reunion, it's supposed to be a beautiful thing because other couples were there and they took them to a very beautiful mansion. When I mean beautiful mansion, look at my office people trying to send something. I'm on break, guys. Wait. When I finish my break, I will come back to it. This is me time. Okay? All right, let me continue what I'm saying. So the moment Michael and Angela couldn't come the day every other person, all the couples were welcome. They had to come the next day because they had a fight. When they got there, Angela started fighting. You would think this woman is 80 years old. The way she flew from downstairs, upstairs to go and people thought she was going to push Michael down from up. It was very bad. And again, I want to really say this. TLC, you guys did not do a good job. Or was this scripted for Angela to humiliate, harass Michael the way she did? Was that a script? Or was this Michael's reality? All right, let me read some comments and I'll get Nigerians over worship Oyibo too much, which is why they take, yeah, it could be. They take liberties. They are treated like kings and queens because of their color and start to see Nigerian partners as inferior. You have a very good point here. I say it. You really do. It could be, but sincerely speaking, first of all, I would say poverty has played in some role here because if Michael was from a very reasonable family, a comfortable family, when Angela came to Nigeria and was still doing all of those things to him, that would be the families will call him out of it. And besides, this woman is about more than 20 years older than Mike, 22 years older than Michael. And then you're still harassing this guy. Is there a thing for them? Is that how 50 plus white women, is that how they behave? I will tell you no, because I have some of them in my workplace, some of them in church, and they behave nicely. But Angela is cuckoo. is an individual thing, not a group thing, not a country thing. It's an individual thing. Some of them are born with this mentality that, yeah, you're inferior, you should remain inferior, you should answer me, you should be at my beck and call. But we're going to be talking about the whole thing as we continue to develop the story here at Oyoyo's World. So if it's something you want to enjoy, I need your input. If you know the couple I'm talking about, I need you to contribute in the comment section. Check said, this is bad. Why did she marry him in the first place? That's the question. Why? That's the question. Mark said, did you see him post a GoFundMe for 50K for legal fees? Yes, I saw that Michael started a GoFundMe account for legal fees because, listen, since he came here, he can't work because he has no status to work. He has no papers to work. Everything concerning, he has been financially crippled, if I'll put it that way. And everything that relates around finances is still tied to Angela. Because when you come here, maybe he came through a fiancé visa, you have to submit all the documents and everything will be going to Angela's address. You understand? As the person that filed for Michael. So if Angela is not interested in helping, that becomes a problem. So at the time of filming that video, they were still talking about that he hasn't started working. That means he hasn't gotten his permit to work. And what is the hindrance? It's not supposed to take that long. Okay. Within 3 months, you're supposed to get your permit to work because government wants you to be responsible for your expenses. So you be 1 month out of government beneficial, benefits. But if Angela is pulling up all the things he's doing against Michael, he might not want to fulfill those obligations to make him financially independent. So Michael is completely tied to at the time of them filming that video. But let me also remind you that Michael left without telling Angela where he was going. Angela said he has gone to meet his girlfriend, that he has a girlfriend in New Jersey. Why did you marry a young boy if you're not ready to understand? Look, if you're not there to ginger him up or even treat him like a responsible adult, somebody else might appreciate him. But Michael kept his cool. I've never seen somebody, a Nigerian, to tolerate this level of nonsense from a woman, all because of what? I want to come to America. Is that the deal? Is it because I want to come to America? Let me read more comment. Let's see. No be small mumu. Yeah, I been a mumu. They honest na mumu they do I don't know if I would say Mumu, or maybe he's being tactical, maybe he's trying to like, if I had wasted 7 years with this woman, I might as well follow it to the long haul and get my US residential permit. If she continues to treat me this way, I'm going to leave her and then move my way. But if she started treating me nice, we are going to stay together for the rest of our lives, right? But guys, that did not happen in this case. The moment Angela continued the way she has been treating Michael for years, continued and continued and continued, the next thing Michael did was to run. So they declared Michael missing because they did not see him. He did not leave notes. He did not tell them where he was going. But Michael has been interviewed and he was able to tell them that he went to seek for refuge because the abuse was so much. So as we talk here at Oyoyo's channel, we try to learn and unlearn and relearn. And one of the things we should be able to understand in this story that I'm beginning to develop here, abuse in marriages or relationship is not just what immune to women. It can also happen to men. So if you like this topic, get ready because I've already sectioned everything we're going to be talking about on this. There is a court case Michael is suing. Most likely Michael will win. And if Michael wins the case, that means Angela's house is also part of the proceeds that are going to share. Are you understanding it? Because it was what? Domestic violence, domestic abuse. So the legal implications are there. And that's one of the things that is attracting me to this story. So Angela might stand to lose her house that she has paid for only God knows when. And then somebody will just come in and start benefiting. And Angela might pay for legal fees if Michael wins. Angela might, lose a lot of things because they are going to compensate Michael for not able to work and all of the things and emotional abuse. CM, When you talk about domestic, no, not AB, I think that's AS. That's no. How is this? What's the abbreviation again? It's not DV. It's not DV I want to use. Domestic DA, domestic abuse. Okay. I want to limit the number of times I say that here because of regulations. But let me say in here, categorically, every aspect of DV or DA that you've ever imagined, maybe read in a textbook or watched a video or see play out on people's relationship and lives, all of them had happened to Michael. Emotional, financial, physical, everything you can think, they've all happened to this guy. And in all of this, he was never seen violent. So I will give him credit for that, for remaining cool, even in the midst of all of this, because there are no two kinds of Michael that could tolerate that from somebody and continue to stay. Angela went overboard. In fact, she embarrassed the womanhood. Will I say womanhood? She embarrassed womanhood. And she embarrassed sincerely white women over 50. She embarrassed them. Or let me not be so surprised because we've seen how white women that were dragging Cora, planning to deport Cora, that was their game. Just like Angela is planning to deport Michael. Will she succeed? No, she will not. Because guess what? They've left videos everywhere. The evidence is so overwhelming that any judge that will look at it will be asking, did this actually happen? And this guy did not hit back, did not throw water back, did not back, did not harass back. The evidence are very overwhelming, and that will be the next topic I'll be discussing when I want to talk about the 90 Days Fiancé. Okay, we'll be talking about if Michael wins the court case. Michael has filed and he's seeking for legal fees. If you really want to help save a man, like I said, it's not only women that are prone to DV or DA or whatever. Men can also be abused. Okay. So let me read more comments and see how it's going. Let me see. I'll be at the background getting ready. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Temi, thank you for coming. Thank you, Yo, for talking on this case of Michael and Angela. I hope our African people will open their eyes and be wise when dating white people or non-white, non-black people. See, Temi, I've never seen a man like Michael. They need to give that guy an award for being the coolest guy that somebody will harass for that length of time. And he never raised his voice back. He never raised his hand at this woman. He never did anything that just me talking to some men already. They're already giving you bows and bars on your cheek. But Michael never did. Never. There was not, to the point that this woman hired a private investigator on Michael. The private investigator came and conducted whatever and said there was something they found. You'll be finding that out in my next live stream. But sincerely, let this bring an awareness to our folks, just like Temi said here, to our folks, that before you say I do, and especially when you're dating a woman that is 20-something, Angela is 58, Michael is 36, so their difference is 22 years old. A woman that is in that range that's supposed to be your mother, get ready. If they treat you like what? A piece of rag. Get ready. And also, you should be wise. I'm happy Michael left. Let me even say that in the middle of this conversation. And I'm happy he is in court. Let them use Michael's case to serve as deterrent to other women that will think, yeah, because he has nothing, he doesn't have footing in America, I'm going to treat her however I want, treat him however I want and get away with it. Let Michael be that case that is going to serve as a deterrent to all of these people. especially these Oyibo people. You go online looking for love from a younger man, bring American bobo here, and you want to treat the person like a piece of crap. I'm happy Michael is in court, and he doesn't need to do much. He doesn't need to say much. All they need is to gather all the evidence that is very everywhere on the internet, that it didn't just happen in 6 months. It's not that because Michael came here because he has gotten a green card, he started acting up. No. So that thing Angela is saying is not going to hold ground. Assuming she's been nice for those 7 years and Michael got here in December and started acting up, it would have been a different thing. But it happened 6 years ago, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago. You understand? The records are there. Unless if TLC are now going to come to court and tell the court, now it was scripted, everybody knew it was, but this one, it was not scripted. Because every other couple in their midst, they were shocked to see how Angela humiliates Michael. Even the guy that was Angela's friend in the house was so embarrassed, so shocked. What he said, that he didn't know that this level of humiliation was the thing. That I thought it was just couple fight, not knowing it was this much. And they are the ones that started this campaign on how to help Michael because of what they've experienced, what they saw. And the court case, like I said, is going to be sweet. And Angela might stand to lose her home that she has paid. Maybe she has paid it off. I don't know. But let this serve as deterrent to others. Angela brought him to her house. Okay, to her house as a maid. It's not going to work. Once you come to America, your eyes will open. Even if you were being whatever, the moment you come, somebody, your neighbor might even tell you, you don't have to accept that. That's not how human beings should be treated. Their neighbor could have even be the one that will come, Michael, I've seen her humiliate you like this. You don't have to do that. You don't have to accept. You should be treated better. People will come to your rescue. Look at how other couples in their team rallied around Michael. Even the one that in the group was Angela's friend. All of them rallied around Michael. I'm happy Michael is in court, and to be honest with you, he's going to win. Let Angela hire the best of lawyers. You can't deal with evidence. You can't diminish the evidence. From what I'm hearing is that the lawyers are going to come to court to now say that the evidence Michael and his team are presenting to court is taken out of context. We are going to see all of that. The only thing that could make that make sense, if the TLC, the producers, could come and say, no, okay, we just want to intervene. This is scripted. That means it's no longer reality. That means it's what? Michael is aware that Angela was going to act like this. But this one is beyond scripted document. It is beyond that. You could see the rage in Angela. You could see the fire in her. And the thing is that she's not even slowing down like somebody who could fall. You could trip and break your bones. She was thinking that she's still a teenager. Jumping up the staircase, chasing Michael and trying to push Michael down from upstairs. I was terrified when I saw that. I said, please, please. But when I remember that the production crew are there, I said, no, they won't let it get to that level. But sincerely, I'm happy Michael is in court. All right, let's say, Cora, not a case of poverty, but still, till today, the family is still giving Mr. Korobi more grace than he deserves. And I think it's subconsciously about skin color. No way he would have gotten 50-50 if he was black. See, I say it, you're so right. But when I say about the 50-50 custody and all of that, with everything that is now coming out in the open that the man did or engaged with strangers against even his own children, people say it's the state of California that their law says it has to be 50-50. I said those kind of laws are not set on stones. You understand? There must be condition. If you fault this, you understand? There must be exceptions to all general rules. So I haven't taken my time to go study child custody of California to know, but that's the thing they are talking about. And to be honest with you, it has to be with skin color, because if you feel that this person is more superior, that's when, and again, the judiciary in America is more white than any other color you can think about. So if you know, you know. If you get, you get it. Hey, you just talk show. How are you doing? I have quite a lot of comments to read. Let me quickly read them. Like I said, this live stream is going to be 15 minutes because this is my lunch hour. I need to go back to work once before 1 p.m. Okay. All right. Thank you, Uju, for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Barbara, what will I say about you? You're so special. Thank you so much. Whenever you see my light on, you jump in. God bless you immensely. Barbara said, hello, Queen. Surprised to see you in the middle of the day. Yes, Barbara. I'm using my lunch hour. Like I told you guys yesterday, I have a date with my daughter and her teenage friends. I'm taking them to the movie, and I'm the parent that is going to sit in the movie with them. So I won't do live stream this evening. And that's why I said, let me just do 1 hour and, get this story going, because this story is that story that keep giving. Michael has been quiet for years. The reason why I never carried it was I was mad with Michael. Why would you accept this kind of humiliation? Why? But now that Michael is going to court, you guys know when you do the right thing, take the right step, I come back and feel happy discussing the case. I'm happy Michael is taking legal action. For anybody thinking that, oh no, God can't do everything for you, He has given you brain to act. For someone who has endured so much, let's see what the court is going to do at the end of it all. Let's see. All right. They believe Oyibo are ethical and moral and have more asset than them. And it takes them a long time to wake up that they are marrying villagers. Sincerely. And you know what? I say it, most of the people they even get involved with are people you consider farmers. If you know what I'm saying, villagers, like you call them. Sincerely. And that mentality is what is keeping a lot of people in what they are going through. Because when you think somebody is more important than you, is more this, more that, put yourself in a position to be competitive. Tell yourself you are as well beautiful, as well qualified. But anyway, Temi said Michael is an exceptional Nigerian. He is too cool to a fault. Sincerely, Temi, I've said it here before. I've said it more than 3 times now. I have never seen a Nigerian this cool. I have never. You will say, how many Nigerians have I met? I don't need to meet every Nigerian, but I need to hear their story. I read about them. I've interacted with my people. I've never seen a Nigerian this cool-headed like Michael. This is not a DV that happened in 2 months. No, we're talking about 7 years relationship. 7. And this guy never raised a fist like this. He never did like this on the cheek. Never. Is it that he's not able? Look at how he's built. He's a big boy. Just one boza on the face. The woman's face will just turn red and her brain will reset. But Michael did not go that route. He did not. He respected the fact that, oh, this is a Oyibo woman. If I do anyhow now, maybe I don't know where I go find myself. But the woman that feels that she is superior to Michael, why are you dating him? Why did you marry him? If you feel you're superior, if you feel that you don't need him, why are you crying for attention? Imagine when you look at it, if you look at Angela and the other guy, they are the oldest in the whole bunch. You think, okay, age has something to do with people's experience and life, but Angela has no age bracket. Was just behaving like a teenager. Honestly, the way she ran upstairs, the way she attacked Michael, the way she was talking, Michael was just having a good laughter with fellow men at the pool table. This woman just, why are you enjoying them instead of you to be talking about me and all of that? So Michael cannot exist without you, madam. Then she started insulting Michael all over again, over and over again. I've never seen in Nigeria this cool. I've never seen in Nigeria this calm. I've never seen in Nigeria this gentle. The reason why I stopped watching that 90-Day Fiancé, especially Angela and Michael, because of the kind of things Angela did to Michael or was doing to Michael. I stopped watching them like 3 years ago. I remember when Davido wanted to bring Michael to America. When they didn't, and Angela came to Nigeria and embarrassed Michael, humiliated Michael. It got the attention of Davido. Davido said, "Don't worry, I'm going to make sure I bring you to America." But this guy never retaliated for once. He deserves national order from Nigerian government for being what? A gentleman to a fault. I like the way Temi said it. Hi, Josie. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you. Thank you. Let me hear what others are saying. Miriam said, I think Michael should be working immigration and reported her to for spousal abuse. Yes, Michael did. They're in court already. They're in court, and that's what is sweetening my body right now. Guys, as you come into this live stream, please like, share. This is going to be a very short live stream. Okay, this is my lunch time. Michael does not know violence at all. I don't know how he was raised. He's so exceptional. I've never seen a man like that. Somebody said it's because, could it be because of green card and all of that? Whatever you like, you call it. You might as well say it's because of green card. But the thing is that if somebody is destined to travel, the person will travel. So I don't just want to believe it's because of the green card. He would have given up many years ago when the green card thing was not happening. But did Angela change? No. Angela is now crying as though she's the victim. Why she is the what? Abuser. In all the years of the relationship, Angela has been the one that was the loudest, the one that yells, scream, push, shove, throw things at somebody, and also call names. Hi, Janice. Welcome. I see it said the state gave Cora the opportunity for full custody, and she said she gave him 50-50 herself. We are still racking our brains why she made such a colossal mistake. They give her, I'm just hearing this one, I say it. I've been talking about Cora, but I've not heard about this one. I know she kept on saying, I want my kids' father to be in their lives. I don't want them to have daddy issue, blah, 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 blah. I guess her case on Monday next week is going to change. Now the kids, she should be able to ask for what? Full custody. Are you serious? They give her the opportunity. There must be reasons why they did that, because if you look at what Miriam said in some of her videos, that this man was about going to prison for something he did, and then they intervened by calling the CPS on Cora and all of that. There must be a reason why the state volunteered full custody and she now decided 50-50. I guess she's regretting it now. All right, let's see. A big kudos to Michael. I started discussing their issues on my channel. Enough is enough. Michael has gone through a lot in the hands of Angela. Exactly. Angela shows all signs of a paranoid physio. Oh my God. How is this said again? Whatever. And believe what's in her head and not reality. Exactly. No, the woman is paranoid. She has problem. I don't want to say it, but it sounds and looks like a mental problem. Okay, so I can't say for sure because I did not diagnose. I'm not qualified to diagnose, but all the indices she has displayed so far is someone who has that kind of situation. Okay. I say the Michael Angela relationship very complex. He comes from a culture where you respect your seniors. Okay, could that be the reason why he was right? But this one, you're the husband now, you're the man. Does that culture still apply? So he will be dobele every morning. He will bow down to greet her. He essentially has married his mother, even his grandmother, so he doesn't know how to react. I say it, come on. You could be right here because the woman is 22 years older. And I guess he didn't know how to address her and all of that. But sincerely, let our men learn. Because every time I see their pictures posing in registry, career registry, they will go and get their great grandmother, marry them, all because of what? They want to jackpot. That could be another reason. But this Michael and Angela zone has seen years of what? Tolerance, years of what? Abuse, years of anything you can think about. And the man never retaliated. It used to be a man doing that to women, but this one is very clear and obvious a woman doing that. So when you talk about DV or DA, it's not only the man that, abuses the other person, but the women also. This Angela's case is very clear. Angela is the professional abuser in this case. All right, let's continue. Temi said Angela was treating Michael like a slave. He showed her racism and superiority complex to Michael. Exactly. And that's where I say them. Michael's a maybe poor background also, and then lack of exposure, lack of education. Because even if you are poor and you were able to have some exposure and some education, it would at least elevate the person a little bit. But Michael checked all the boxes for Paul, all the boxes for illiterate person, and then lack of exposure. She checked all the boxes, and this woman capitalized on that and started feeling cool. Don't be surprised this woman has no profession. Don't be surprised this woman is not educated. Don't be surprised this man lives in the farm. Don't be. But because Michael has no exposure of any kind, that's why the woman intimidated and then took Michael like a piece of, a piece of HIT, and then treated Michael the way she did. I am so happy that Michael is in court. And if you want to support Michael, I will look for the name. If I find the full name on GoFundMe, I will share it on my next live stream. Angela was treating Michael as a slave instead of a husband and a lover. Exactly. That was very obvious, very sane. Anybody that watched 90 Days Fiancé will notice that's what Angela took Michael for. Piece of what? And the funny part of it is that the grandchildren love Michael. You can understand the grandchildren, they are the ones that are going to miss Michael. And what is Angela doing about it? Does she really care whether the grandkids miss him or not? No, because she's a very selfish person, self-centered. It's all about her. When the attention is not on her, she gets mad. Hey, see Uju Talk Show blessing me this hot afternoon. Thank you so much, beautiful, for the superstar. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Wanyoma. Thank you, beautiful. I really appreciate the support and I appreciate the love. Guys, Uju Talk Show is a YouTuber here, and she's somebody I've loved her channel. If you want to learn about marriage, relationship, and what have you, check on Uju. Okay, these people are still sending I am. This is my lunch. I must utilize it in full. I'm not doing anything. Lunch is lunch, okay? This is my paid time to relax. Okay. Thank you so much, Uju. So, guys, check Uju Talk Show out if you like marriage, relationship, and everything in between, okay? You're going to definitely learn a lot. And also, she's a singer. She's a gospel artist. Go there and learn some songs that you sing to your sweethearts, because she has them bracketed. Okay. All right. Let's support Michael on his. Yes. Tell me if you know the full name on the GoFundMe, please. I would like to have it. I'm going to Google it after I finish my live stream, because I'll be talking about Michael as well going forward. Now they're in court. I am so happy. It's like my brother has gotten himself back. You know, that kind of a thing. Yes, Michael, go, Michael. Go, Michael. Please, if you know the full name for the GoFundMe, let me know. We have to lend our voices. Well, let's call DV what it is. When we see it, let's say, when you see something wrong, speak up. Speak up. You might be saving a life or two. What Angela has done to Michael for the past 7 years, nobody on earth. Because If you're already married into it, you might be patching and managing it for the sake of the children. This one, they have not even started, right? They just started living together in December, and look at how it went. You understand? Just this December, past December, let's say 7 months ago. So for the past 7 years, we are just talking, trying to, find a way to live together. But this guy, I don't know if he's from Nigeria. I'm doubting his nationality because Nigerian men, they know they behave like that. He is too cool-headed to a fault. But is it a good thing? It is a good thing for Michael because he's going to use that and have a landslide. Or is that what he said? In the court, it's going to be clean sweep on all the charges, everything. Check, 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 check. Emotional A, checked. Physical A, checked. Financial A, checked. Humiliation, everything is going to check all the boxes because the evidence, if you go to YouTube, if you go to Google, type Michael and Angela 90 Days Fiancé, bam, on your face. The judge will be like, how are you this cool and calm? This is not American. American men don't behave like this. Where are you from? Who raised you? We need to give accolade to your mother. Hey, see my Temi, oh. Temi, the crown fits well. The crown is mine. Thank you so much, Temi, for the support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, really appreciate this. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful Temi. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm going to have good lunch, honestly. I'm going to have an amazing lunch this time around. Maybe I'll do DoorDash. As if the money is already sitting in my pocket. Don't mind me, guys. Sincerely, Temi, thank you. I really appreciate that. I really do. So I'll be talking about Michael and Angela because the case is looking good for me. I couldn't correlate what Angela was doing, so I didn't want to continue to watch the program. But now that Michael has gotten himself, he has listened to good counsel and he's in court. He's seeking for GoFundMe. Please, when I get the name I'm going to share, support my brother. We have to end DV. We have to end DA. When I mean DA, domestic abuse, we have to put an end to it. Men also suffer it. They do. If you remember when we were talking about Cora Obidi and then how women plan to deport Cora, the women that were saying that to Cora, they were in their 50s. They were all Caucasian women. They wanted to deport Cora. Now, Angela is in her 50s and she's a Caucasian woman and she is campaigning to deport Michael for doing you what? For saying, no, I've had enough. No, enough of those DV. I can't continue. Enough is enough. Now you want to send him back. He told you to move back to Nigeria and live with me, but you said no. And you kept on doing to Michael what nobody. It's like when you look at their relationship, you start thinking about what kind of master-slave mentality is going on here. It's supposed to be husband and wife, lovers, right? But no, Michael has no say. His opinion doesn't count. You demeaning him at every slightest opportunity. You make him regret ever meeting you, and you want him to love you in return. It doesn't work like that now. If you want to get peperempe in the bedroom, you have to massage the ego of the man, make him feel like a king that he's supposed to be. Not when you trash him in the public, embarrass him before your loved ones, before your family, before everybody. And then you now want to do what? Come into the other room to do you totori. It doesn't work. She's going to miss that for the rest of the until she finds another person. If by the time the court will finish the case and then she will file for bankruptcy, let's see who will follow her. Let this, in as much as I'm trying to throw some satire in this thing, let this serve as what? As a learning point for people. And for my brothers back in Nigeria, you're going to find internet love. Look for a decent woman within your age bracket. Don't look for somebody that is just like your grandma because you want to do what? Come obodo yibo. Make you the thinker. Make you the thinker. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, Uju is telling Timmy, thank you, Tammy, thank you so much. I will continue to talk about this matter. Sincerely, Uju, we need to put our voices. I've been ignoring it because the humiliation was too much for me to bear. Nobody, no human being on earth should go through what Michael went through in the hands of Angela. No human being on earth, even the person you consider to be your enemy, shouldn't go through that. But he endured it all, and he might be the one dancing in victory. And will he find someone that will love him? Of course, now, babe, way set. Babe will understand what's up. Babe, way young. We got appreciate him, treat him nice. Yes, he will. Let's see. GCK one name, God's grace. Thank you so much. We will support our brother. Yes, so nobody can deport Cora. Nada. For what? Those people failed already. No, Cora is not a citizen. No. Cora is a resident. He's not a citizen. That's why they were campaigning, looking for everything to pin on Cora Obidi so that they can pass on her back to Nigeria. If not the grace of God, maybe they would have succeeded. They were looking for everything. They called CPS that she was doing child exploitation. They said she was making videos of her children and sending to Mexico. There was no level of thing they've not levied against Cora. Nothing that you can't even begin to imagine. And at the end of the day, the person they have evidence that was making videos and taking pictures of the girls were a stranger that the Cora Obidi's ex granted access to his home to come and babysit his children. The woman, not only was she abusing the children in the home with verbally, saying nonsense to them, she made videos, took explicit pictures according to court document of the children. Now the court has granted that woman restraining order of 100 yards. Permanent restraining order on that woman. Anyway, it is older white women's carrying racism manifesting in all these women. Yes, I wanted to, when I was looking for the name, as I heard Deem, I said, is he Cora Obidi's mother-in-law? Ex-mother-in-law. I said, no. I have to, because I think that one's name is Angela too. I have to go back again to research and answer that the names are different. I say, okay, better. It can only be a Karen. If you understand what Karen means a racist white woman. That's Karen. It can only be a Karen that will be able to sit in the comfort of his home, use her phone, and concoct and conspire how to deport somebody, simply because you feel the person is not welcome in America. America is a land of immigrants. The only people that have that audacity to say otherwise are the Native Americans. When I went to the Native American town in my state, that was July. When I came back, I was humbled. I learned a lot. It was an intensive 10-hour training the first day and 8 hours the second day. Very intensive. My eyes were wide open. And that was, all the things I'm learning from American history and all of that, it came closer to me because I met those people, the American indigenous, the Native Americans, the natives. So all of those women planning, just like Angela is campaigning, I'm going to deport him, Ooh, the case is in court. They're looking at your file. They're looking at the videos. Evidence is everywhere. And in all of those things, Michael won. He never raised his voice through things at this woman or even through a punch. Never. They're now looking for a way to make Michael look at he was cheating, he wasn't cheating, he wasn't that. Anyway, I'm happy the case is in court, and going forward, I'll be talking about Michael 90 Days Fiancé. Get ready with me as we discuss that, okay? Make sure you subscribe to my channel on YouTube, follow me on Facebook, and turn on your post notification bell so whenever I go live, you're going to get notified. Like I said, guys, it's going to be a short live stream because this is launch time, okay? I have a meeting at 1 p.m., which will be in the next 10 minutes, and I don't want to overstay. So once my lunch is over, I'll be out of here. Wahala for getting pemperempe in the honestly, that's what Angela complained in their reunion. That for 2 weeks, Michael did not do me any, in do me, do me, do me. It gets us they do me, do me, do me. Michael said, now reply, because he came there, they were asking him what's up. He wanted to respect Angela. He said, no, the case is private. It's between me and my wife, Angela. Angela now came and started throwing at Michael. Why are you seated here? Why are you here? I need you be gone, be gone, be gone. Then people now say you should take it easy, allow him to talk. No, mind yourself. This is not your business. This is my business. I said, sure. As if that was not enough. Michael now said, if Michael wants to make one, he can't even make a sentence. You understand? Angela kept interrupting this guy. Michael now said, is it when you trash me, harass me, say all manner of things to me, treat me anyhow, then you want me to just forget all of those and come to the bedroom and be doing what? That it doesn't work. Everything is here. It's bothering me. It's affecting me. I am emotionally crushed. When he said that, I said, Oga, even if you go inside the other room, the thing no go rise. Angela, if you like, do all the technicians, you no go walk, because you've bruised this man's ego, you've reduced him to nothing, and you want to be entertained. Madam, it doesn't work that way now. Go ask others. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't. Red flag were there before they left Nigeria. The woman was so aggressive towards him. She took him as a slave. Miriam Sincere, and that was why I stopped watching 90 Days Fiancé. I said, no, I can't deal with this. I don't know why Michael was there. That was what I said. But the reason Oyoyo is coming now to talk about it is because my brother is in court. Michael is in court. So you guys should understand. And evidence, boku, evidence plenty. Evidence is everywhere. Just like Mr. Koro Obidi on Kora's case came on social media, throwing evidence up and down, left, right, and center. Now, you can't go back to retract those statements. You can't. You said FBI cleared the pictures and the videos, that they didn't see anything about it. And court granted what? Restraining order based on those. What is that telling you? The woman came and made a live stream admitting that she called you on the phone and asked you, should I share the children's pictures and videos that to the group? And you said yes. That is not, it's very concrete evidence for Kora's case. I will continue to advise, as an officer of the court, if you have a personal problem, if you have a case in court, the best thing for you is to keep your mouth shut. Don't come on social media to say what. If you have family issues, marital, whatever kind of relationship issue, don't come on social media, because when you put it out there, trust Oyoyo to have an opinion. And when I have an opinion, it might not suit you. You brought it out. You've given me an opportunity to talk about it. And it has formed what? Societal issues. Because you're disturbing the peace of others. And that's what is happening in Michael's case. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm really happy. Europeans stole the land of America from native Indians, just like South Africa, Namibia, Australians, and New Zealand. My sister. My sister. Michael is a gentleman. This is a gentleman and more. Because a gentleman can actually get angry, vex more. But this one is more than a gentleman. I have never in my life seen somebody behave like Michael. Never. I call my husband a gentleman, but the moment you raise your voice at him, the man will leave you. That same instant. But Michael endured the verbal abuse, endured emotional, financial, physical. What is left? I don't know if Angela wants his soul so that she'll be pleased. Anyway, guys, my time is telling me you log out now and take some break, walk around for 5 minutes and get back to work. It's been an interesting conversation, and this is new development here at Oyoyo's World. I'll be talking about this going forward, so get ready with me. Michael is in court. There are so many things to discuss. Is he going to win the case? We'll find out as we follow the story. If you like this story, please subscribe to my channel, like the video, share, and invite your friends. Make sure you turn on your post notification bell so that whenever I go live, you'll be alerted by YouTube or Facebook. He married his mother. He has to show respect. Ha! I say it. I say it now. Now love, oh. Now love carry Michael. They go where we know. Whether na love have been a green card and we know my matter right now. Michael is in court. He has to get his right back. And when he's done, the marriage will be dissolved. Michael will find love, find better, correct chick. We go love him. We go give him respect. And Michael, make sure this time, make sure you go to the Yoruba land and marry. Don't make this mistake again. Never. Never. Don't even go marry Igbo girl. Go back to your culture and marry so that you guys can don't go look for another Oyibo, because if you do, now that I'm campaigning for you to win, if you do, I will come here and drag you by your trouser. Honestly, the shege banza where they show you never do. So make sure, and I want to believe that you have a community now in America that is helping you. I don't know the states where they stay, but please listen to those on ground. They know better. They will advise you better. And if you want to help Michael to shun, DV happening to men, support the GoFundMe. I'm going to find the full name for the GoFundMe, and I'll be sharing that on my live stream. Okay? Until I see you guys next time. I don't want to go, but I have to go. Thank you guys, all of you, for joining me today. And to my gifters, thank you, Ujunwa Anyoma of Uju's Talk Show. Go check her out. Tell her you're coming from Oyoyo. Okay? And also my beautiful Temi. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you both. Thank you guys for joining me. See you guys tomorrow, because I will be going live today. Until I see you guys in my next live stream. Okay, remain blessed. Much love, everybody. Bye.